Alexa, turn on Christmas tree. Jens, it's Flossmas.
Happy Flossmas! It is the final day of Flossmas, December 31st. Can't believe it's the last day of the year already. I hope you're all doing well. Happy New Year's Eve to all of you in the United States and across the country. It's still New Year's Eve here, but I think around the world it's already New Year's Day for a lot of people. So at the time that I'm filming. So at any rate, whatever time you watch this, Happy New Year's. It is probably 2019, and I hope you have a wonderful and successful new year. Today, I thought we would do a little bit different of a video. I first wanted to we're going to do like a little recap video about the month of Flossmas. So, first off, thank you all who have participated in the sale that I have going on in my Etsy store. It is still going on until tomorrow, January 1st, for the 25% off. The free shipping for 2 or more patterns does end today, as of right now. Who knows? But as of right now, it does end today. So please make sure if you're still interested that you take advantage of that while you can. And the 25% off ends at midnight tomorrow night, so the end of January 1st. So make sure if you're still interested in any patterns, go check that out before the sale ends. And I thank you all for those of you who have participated in that. Today, I thought we would do a little bit of a recap for what I've been successful in completing in Flossmas 2018. It is my mom's birthday. So happy birthday, Mom. And because it's Mom's birthday, I'm actually filming this about a half a month early because I have some finishes that I had to get wrapped up for her birthday. And actually these have been finished for quite a while, but I wanted to film this for Flossmas so that I can get them wrapped up, but I wanted to show you my finishes. So what I stitched a few months ago, actually since I think I stitched these in the summer and then in the fall, I stitched 2 of them. They're out of the Best of Renato Parolin book that I got a while back. And I stitched 2 of these up, 2 patterns. So there's one, and I'm doing this as best as I can. That's one, and I also stitched, not that one, this one. There's the other one that I stitched up. There we go. So there is what they are supposed to look like when they're done. I stitched them both on tea towels that I purchased at Joann Fabrics. These are, they said 40 count tea towels, 40 count natural linen tea towels. You can see the tea towels, the tea towel. And here is the first one. Now, I believe this is a very loose 40 count because you can see the coverage is not a natural as good of a coverage for a 40 count. I like that because it gives it a little bit more rustic look. I did this 1/2 on 40 count, and I absolutely love the way this turned out. And I don't believe it is a perfect 40 count even because it's a little bit wider than it is tall compared to what it should be. So this is called Winter. And I also stitched Spring. So here is Spring. And this is actually one that I was stitching at the Midwest Cross Stitchers Retreat in October. And so many people there actually saw this being stitched up. And so there is the finished piece as it is stitched. Again, on the Charles Craft tea towel that I purchased at Joann Fabrics. So very pleased with both of those. I hope you like them, Mom. And they are for Mom for her birthday. And as you can see, I have one of them on. So I just finished blocking and drawing my very first sweater, and it fits wonderfully. It is actually quite perfect. So there we go. Nice and comfortable, and feels great on, actually. And I did wear it out today to grocery shop, and at first the wool was a little bit itchy, but I kind of forgot about it as after I got out in public, so it wasn't too bad actually at all. So very, very pleased with how my first sweater turned out. And another success that I have going on is the fact that I have a significant portion of my next sweater done. Probably about half of it is complete. So very, very pleased with that. I will have this one done shortly, and I will have 2 sweaters under my belt. So very happy with that. I'm probably going to be working on this tonight. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do tonight, but this might be on the books for tonight. I'm going out of the house tonight for New Year's Eve festivities, and I will be taking some knitting with me. Just not sure what I'm going to be taking. So that is another very, very successful accomplishment for this year, especially thinking about looking back at 2018 and the fact that I just learned how to knit this year. And thanks to Caroline at Off the Grid Needle Arts, that I started knitting in February with dishcloths, and I'm now knitting sweaters and socks and you know, lots of awesome stuff. So thank you, Caroline, and I thank all of you who have participated in learning how to knit with me. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm still enjoying looking at all of the knitting on Facebook for the socks. So looking forward to that. And speaking of socks, I have completed, where is the pair? I wore them yesterday. That's probably why they're not around. They're probably in the bedroom. I wore my socks yesterday. So those were completed during Flossmas, and I started knitting my second set. And I have almost one whole sock done, because these are much smaller than mine. I have gigantor feet, so these socks are going quite quick. I will be, I think I have about an inch left of the foot, and then I'll be able to do the toe. So surprisingly, these are still going pretty quick for working off of DPNs. I'm getting pretty efficient with the DPN, so that's going pretty nice. And this might be another thing that I take with me today, but I doubt it, just because since I'm getting so close to doing the toe, I might hold off and work on this tomorrow whenever I can focus independently without any distraction of TV or movies or whatever. So that will probably be worked on tomorrow for New Year's. My other big finish was the fact that I completed a page on Henry. So I completed a page. I was hoping to get more. There he is. I was hoping to get more of another page done, but I just didn't really have the motivation towards the end to work on Henry. So in the new year, I am going to be starting off with him to get the rest of that row done. My goal is to do a page a month in the new year so that I can finish him up within the first 6 months or so. So that I do have a goal for that, and hopefully I will accomplish that. But again, if I don't, I don't. There's no pressure to accomplish those goals. It's an ideal goal. So that will be another successful, that was a success and will be a success here in the new year. Probably my first finish will be that partial finish on that next page. So that will be exciting. And while I was hoping to have a completed hedgehog, I didn't have a completed entire hedgehog, but I have half of the hedgehogs done. So that will not take much time at all to finish up in the new year, and probably before winter is over, we will have a finish on hedgehogs. So very pleased with that. Loving the colors on this. I think this is it's a fantastic looking design. If you haven't tried a Riolis kit, I highly recommend them. Even if you're hesitant with the wools, give it a try. You get used to it after a while. It does take a little bit of time to get used to the wool, and you have to, if you're like me and like longer lengths of thread, floss, you might have to decrease the amount of length that you use whenever you're working with it. Otherwise, it's a fun stitch. So there we go. My hedgehogs. Other than that and the Blackwork Angels, which have been gifted, that is pretty much all I got done this month. So it's been a lot of knitting, a lot of videoing with the daily videos, and I thank you all for watching and participating and commenting and enjoying the videos and the product that I'm putting out to you in the form of videos. So it's been a lot of fun making the videos, and I have a few people to thank. First off, I want to thank my mom and brother for participating in the videos this month, like they did back at Birthday Palooza in June. It's always a lot of fun to have them on the channel, and I know they always enjoy being on the channel, so I want to thank them for being on and participating. And of course, I have to thank Geo for showing up, and he showed up today, so I'm going to put that in here. Hey, my toe. Come on. Where are you going? Where are you going? Geo. So he was being a picky eater today and decided to, of course, a New Year's treat, gave him some nuts and cranberries. And apparently he didn't like the cranberries as much as he liked the nuts. He did eventually take the cranberries and eat them, but he wanted the nuts first. So Geo came to visit. Geo and Brooks both came to visit today. And then, of course, we cannot have a Flossmas review without thanking Caroline, Off the Grid Needle Arts.
Grab your stitching, grab your knitting. It's Flossmas.
So thank you, Caroline, for being a good sport and helping me film that at the beginning of the month. And along with Caroline, Donna Ray and her husband, Mr. Flannel Jamie's Farm.
Alexa, turn on Christmas tree. Oh, that's right. We don't have Alexa. Tom, turn on Christmas tree. Ginger Gerald, all of y'all, it's Flossmas.
Flannel Jamie's Farm for also being good sports and participating in my intros for the Flossmas videos. So thank you all, Donna Ray and Tom and Caroline, for your participation in my videos and for making it even more exciting and fun for the videos. And finally, I want to thank my friend Sam, who was the organist, that my best friend and organist at our church, who was willing to play for the couple times that he was in my videos this month. I'm hoping to occasionally record him playing the organ some more, just because I love the organ so much and that's a big part of my life, and I want to share that with all of you, and I'm sure he will be glad to participate with that. So thank you all for the kind words and comments with the music that I have participated in and sharing with you this month. So my plans for 2019. I am not going to have a new start tomorrow. I'm going to focus on the projects that I have going right now. And when I'm ready for a new start, I will have a new start. But I'm not going to limit myself to not having new starts, but I want to focus on the projects that I have going that I showed in yesterday's video, and really focus on making sure that my videos, my stitching is what I want to focus on, and not being pressured into doing stuff because of seeing everything else out there. As much as I love to, I want to focus on the projects that I have going at hand and complete those first. That is my utmost primary goal, is to complete the 8 projects that I have on the go. So tomorrow I do plan on stitching. I haven't stitched for about a week now, a little over a week. Yeah, it's been Christmas Day was last time I stitched, so tomorrow will be a week. So I do plan on stitching tomorrow. Most likely it will be on Henry, and I'm hoping to have some progress. And whenever it's time for the next video, I will definitely share that with you. With that, I want to thank you all again for being wonderful spectators and participants in Flossmas. I had a great fun time doing this every day, And actually, I'm going to probably be a little bit sad that it's over because I kind of like making the daily videos. But they're going to be a special treat for Birthday Palooza and Flossmas going forward. So June and December, I will definitely do the daily videos because it's special and a lot of fun, and I look forward to doing those. So I hope you all have a wonderful New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. Good luck and happy 2019. I know I want to thank you all for the exceptional year I've had in 2018, and I'm hoping it can only get better and that we have an outstanding 2019 on Ginger Gerald Sitter channel. So,
Alexa, turn off Christmas tree.
with that, happy 2019, happy New Year, and don't forget to always be creative.